Hello, I'm going to make a review about a book called The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. This book is recommended by my cousin Hatice, and I like the book, but this book is a bit sad. It's not fun. I cannot tell you that this is a fun book, but I especially recommend this book for teenagers above 14. Till 20, maybe 20 above till 30, but especially for teenagers who has cancer friends, who has suffering from cancer, and parents who has kids suffering from cancer should read this book as well. I cannot tell that the story is very original. This story is a known story. I mean, we have watched lots of movies regarding this illness and read lots of books. So the story is not original. I mean, the story is ordinary, but inside you can find new things. You can learn new things about how the cancer patients feel. So the book is about a 16-year-old girl called Hazel, who has diagnosed by cancer, and by the force of her parents, she's going to a support group, which she finds their new friends. This group is for kids between 11 to 17 or 18, I guess. And in this group she met a boy called Augustus. Shortly we can call him Gus here, as Hazel calls him. These two teenagers fall in love. They found and also the boy is diagnosed by cancer, but in the beginning of the book he is better than her. So I don't want to give a spoiler, so I won't give any clues about their illnesses, but the story is about love and how you can see in the book how the cancer patients feel, and they see how they see the world around you. It gives you a clear explanation and inspiration on this. Here in the story, Hazel reads a book, and the writer of the book is at the moment living in Holland. That book is her favorite book and the author, and the novel written by this author is ended in the middle of the book. It finished sharply in the middle of somewhere, and it gives you an idea that the storyteller in the book is a girl called Anna, and you can get Anna is also suffering from cancer, by the way, in the book. So it finishes in the middle of the story and sharply. So at the end it gives you an idea, either Anna died or she became so sick that she cannot tell you anything more. And our character Hazel is very curious what happened to the characters in the book, what happened to the Anna's mother. So she told this to Gus, and Gus sent an email to the author of the book, to Holland, and replying back, the author replied back, and he asked what happened to the characters, and the author told him that if you come here, I can tell you the future of the story. I mean, what happened to the characters. So he decided to make her wish real and offered her to take her to Holland for a weekend. And the two teenagers and also the Hazel's mother also joined them, because she's in the stage 4 of her cancer, Hazel. So she joined them to their vacation, and They went there to meet the author. And I won't give any more clues about what happened in Holland and afterwards what happened in US. I'm gonna tell you about some repliques in the books, which also hit me, by the way. And to tell you the truth, this book is a bit, as I told you in the beginning, a bit sad. It's a tragedy. So you need to have a box of tissues next to you while you are reading, because I was also, I mean, I was when I was reading this book, Turkish celebrity called Ebru Şallı lost his 10 years old son because of this cancer illness. So I really felt, I mean, different when I was reading this book. I was a bit sensitive, so maybe I cried because of that. The book's name is a bit different, as you see, The Fault in Our Stars. It comes from the phrase of Shakespeare from Julius Caesar, and in that Julius Caesar, the phrase goes like that: "The fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves, that we are underlings." However, in the book, the fault in our stars, named a bit different. I mean, Julius Caesar. If you know the play, I mean, the Julius Caesar, there's a different meaning in it. I mean, it's just the opposite. Yeah, the fault in our stars. There's no fault in our stars. There's fault in ourselves in Julius Caesar. Here, in the book, in this book, the phrase is used by Hazel's favorite author, who lives in Holland, in Amsterdam. And as I told you, Gus sent an email to him, and replying back to Gus, the author said to him that I mean, in the email, Gus told their story. She's sick and he's sick because of cancer. So the author, when he replies by an email to him, says replies back in that way: "She's so sick, yours, that you are so well. Were she better or you sicker, then the stars will not be so terribly crossed. But it's the nature of the stars to cross, and never was Shakespeare more wrong than when he had Cassie's note. The fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves. Easy enough to say when you are a Roman nobleman or Shakespeare, but there's no shortage of fault to be found amid our stars." It means that if you are Shakespeare, of course there's no fault in our stars. Yani he finds this wrong, the author who lives in Holland. So the name of the book comes from this. There are also some repliques in the book. I also tell or give some clues, and I want to give in my videos. Here Gus says, this hit me as well. This Gus, the boy in the book, says that you are a side effect of an evolutionary process that cares little for individual lives. You are a failed experiment in mutation. This verse hit me because a cancer patient, a kid, thinking that, I mean, he has no importance in life, and you know what's his phobia is? He's afraid of oblivion. He's afraid of to be forgotten, because he's not someone special, or he thinks that he's not someone special. He doesn't have any footprints in the world. So this is how he thinks about himself. He's gonna die and everyone will forget him. And also on page 216, there's also one replique from Gus as well. What am I? What am I at war with? my cancer. And what is my cancer? My cancer is me. The tumors are made of me. They are made of me as surely as my brain and my heart are made of me. It's a civil war, Hazel Grace. We're a predetermined winner. And this hit me as well. This is very true. I mean, the cancer is you, because this has belonged to you. Who made the cancer? You make the cancer with your own cells. This is really, really sad. I mean, how he thinks about these things. I felt terribly sorry for him and for Hazel as well. And here in page 220, also this is about, I mean, this is how Gus Augustus thinks. You still secretly believe that there is an element of magic to this world. It's all just soulless molecules bouncing against each other randomly. Do you worry about who will take care of you if your parents die? As well you should, because they will be warm food in the fullness of time. And what, you know, Hazel replies back, ignorance is bliss. This is also hit me. And page 264, let me check if it includes any spoiler. I won't read it. And here it says, I mean, when someone dies, you know, for example, in Facebook, you says that, I mean, you say that you see that someone has died because of something, some illness or some accident, and there is a picture, and someone says that I mean, everyone sends their condolences. So here, when someone dies, you can see a word there, a sentence there. You will live forever in our hearts. So what cancer patients thinks about these words, you know? You will live forever in my memory because I will live forever. But you are not living anymore. I will live forever, but you died. The other patients, the other cancer patients, or suffering from other serious sicknesses, thinks that you are dead now, and I'm gonna live forever, and you're gonna live only in my memory. Yeah, this is also a bit sad. And 281. This is told by Hazel. I told you that Gus was fearing of oblivion, and here it says that Hazel says that she's thinking, and she's telling herself that these sentences are told by her dad. We want to be noticed by the universe, to have the universe give a shit what happens to us, not the collective idea of sentient life, but each of us as individuals. But here, her dad is telling that the universe wants to be noticed, but people want to be noticed by the universe, to have the universe give a shit what happens to us. This is also heartbreaking. And I recommend, as I told you, this book to the parents of cancer kids, and also to teenagers above 14, also adults who has a I mean, intermediate level of English. This is very easy to read, by the way. Very easy to read. Not very easy. I mean, not a beginner can read, but intermediate level can read this book. You don't have to be advanced in English to read this book. So it's also a good practice for the ones who is learning English. Thank you.